Good morning and welcome to Moxie Books. This morning I've got a piece of advice that's probably going to go against most of the advice that you've heard about writing books, and that is, once you've set your goals, ignore them. So I think that there is far too much focus on goals generally, and we're all told we've got to set these great big goals and we've got to keep them in mind and we've got to visualise what life's going to be like afterwards. And all of that can be very useful, don't get me wrong. We've got to have goals because otherwise we are just staggering around randomly and wandering aimlessly through the wilderness and not really heading anywhere in particular. But my argument is that you set your goal. For example, you want to write your book, great goal, and you want to write it, you make it specific and measurable, you want to write it by, X day and X time. That's great. Once you've set that, forget about it. Don't think about it anymore, because we have a tendency to focus on goals to the exclusion of everything else. And the way our brains work is that when we are focused on something and we're visualizing it, it's like it sends a signal. It says, oh, we're done. We've done all the planning and that's enough. And that stops us from getting stuff done. What I would like you to do is, instead of focusing on your goals, set your goals and then focus on the actions that you're going to take to get yourself there. Because I'm reading at the moment Atomic Habits by James Clear, and I read something that blew my tiny little brain, and it was winners and losers have the same goals. And that's really obvious when you think about it. Winners and losers have the same goals. But I hadn't really thought about it in great detail, and it got me thinking, well, what's the difference? If winners and losers all have the same goal, how come some people win and some people lose? And the difference is what you do every day to get there. So I would like you, in the pursuit of writing your book, by whatever date that you want to write it by, I would like you to promise yourself, you can promise me as well if you like, send me an email and let me know, make a commitment, but promise yourself that you are going to write every single day, even if you only write 100 words, and even if those 100 words are total shite, it doesn't matter, because writing 100 words of shite is better than writing no words at all. The key is to take the action every single day. So I would like you to commit to that. If you want to write a book, you're going to have to do the things that are going to take you towards that goal. It's not enough just to set the goal, you've got to do the thing. So set yourself an action every day. I'm going to write at least 100 words every day, and you'll find that usually you can write a lot more than that, because once you get started, that's the hard part, right? I will be back same time next week with another 2-minute tip for you on how to write your book and use your book and self-publish your book. And in the meantime, you can subscribe to this channel just down there. And you can hop over to moxiebooks.co.uk, where you will find all sorts of goodies to help you write your book. Loads of blog posts, loads of articles, loads of resources, the podcast, all that kind of thing. And you'll be able to sign up for my daily emails and get daily tips and hints and advice and general silliness about how to write your own book and how to publish it. Thanks very much. Bye.